fact that we're having trouble getting a hold of
can't
some
turn your
people
phone while
because they
recording.
don't take Messenger, or they don't know how to work Messenger, or for whatever reason. So we're going to ask you at the end of the broadcast to please email us if you're purchasing something, or even if you just want to get on our mailing
Or
list.
send a private message.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we're talking about people that don't do private messaging. Please email us with your name and your email.
You can
We'll
try that
automatically
one.
get the email address,
But
but
don't
your
forget these cameras
address,
are running.
so that we can get your. You've been walking back and forth in front of it all the
I
time.
know. But I don't want her to.
Oh, you don't want her to.
We promised ourselves.
You guys look great even
We were
sideways.
gonna
The
be-
picture I'm looking at is not
we were
sideways.
going to be even better than last week, which was totally screwed up.
Okay, but I'm
So
worried
who
about the
thought we
sound.
could get worse?
What? Yes. Hopefully we'll hit rock bottom at some point in time, and then we're done. Yeah, and when we hit, man, it will be a good bounce. I'm going to tell you. Hopefully,
Especially for me.
yeah. Well, you know. Okay, so the rule is that please just give us your information. Make it so much easier than trying to hunt you down, and
Right,
you
yeah.
can do that at
We should have got you a
Steph?
sheriff badge.
STEPH and
No,
spelled out
no,
G.
Oh, yes.
ANDGEE. Oh, no. Forget that.
Keep
Cross
trying.
that out. It's 2. The
Oh,
number
I'll tell
2.
you the number. It is 266 3.
Try to remember that.
What do we? Okay, so
We're doing multiple things here.
Oh,
Listen, we thought we were going to be a dramatic improvement for last week. Apparently not.
We were full of shit, actually.
Well, no, you can't say that. We'll bleep that out.
Your husband is giving you props on here. He said, "Great job, you fixed it."
Yeah. Oh, good.
Oh,
good.
yes!
See it. Good.
I told you she was going to be a great assistant.
Yes.
Michelle, I told them.
We're going to have to.
You were
I'm
going to
gonna
be
come
great.
back.
I told you Facebook Live was easy.
Okay.
Did you get on the
We
show?
probably need to move on. I'm going back to the rules. If we cannot get a hold of you, or if for some reason you haven't paid your
I'll
invoice
help you.
by midnight on Thursday, we're just going to cancel your order. No questions asked. But if that happens week after week, we're going to get suspicious.
Who?
No poops. Are you ready with the bloomin'?
I'm trying to get to the line.
Oh no, it just keeps saying failed.
Can you do yours?
My what? I have no clue how to do
We're
this.
live on 3 of the 4 channels.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
We're live
We'll
on
find us.
Farrell's
I'm
Country
doing,
Stitching.
Am I doing threading the needle? I can't find the needle.
If people can't hear us, they're not gonna go to. I put a
Hey.
better-
Ask Brian if he can hear him
Template.
through his phone.
What are you looking for?
I'm thread director.
No. You're gonna do the bloomin' bag.
Oh, the bloomin' bag.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we didn't explain, I can't remember. This
This is the last call.
yes, last
Okay,
call.
these are items that we have shown on the show before, and now we only have just a couple left, and we may have dropped the price again. We may have raised it. Who knows? Our memories are pretty bad.
We
But
can't
at any
remember.
rate, I don't even know which camera to look at.
Look at this one.
Oh, okay. So
That's
the
right.
bloomin' bag was one that we presented a number of weeks ago,
And it was very popular.
yes, and we have a couple of more, kits left.
Anyway, so it's really pretty, and it comes with all the fabric and the pattern. And of course, you've got one flower type on this side and the other on that. This purse has full of pockets, so lots of space for all your goodies. And look at this. These are actually pockets
too.
Isn't that
He
cool?
can hear you fine.
Oh, good. Okay.
Great. So,
One's problem solved.
okay. So anyway, so these are in here, and they are
$19.99. The kit is $19.99.
yes. And I think we had like 7 or 8 of them. Anyway, so that's going in here, and that is going to be available, and you can comment in the photos. But we do have an album now, so it'll have week 8. It has photographs and pricing of everything. So
What happened there?
And so if that happens, you can just go below the picture and write your name, and we'll.
Okay.
I shouldn't say we. It's her job. She's the
801. This is item 801. If you're just going to do in the comments below. If you're going to just continue to keep watching us, because those pictures I've tried to post to every page that we were going to try to broadcast to.
You're not sitting very like you
I
are.
know, but he's not taking a picture of my lap. Okay. So anyway, you want to try?
No.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, that is 801 in the comments below, and you get entered into the contest too. So this is, and then, or you could go to the photo album, and what?
Hurry up! I want ice cream.
Oh, okay, wait, well, it's a while yet, because it'll get messy, I can guarantee it. Okay, so, that's that. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do is, Steph is gonna show you how to thread a needle. Well, I told you.
I can't find the needle.
Okay, Steph is gonna look for the needle wherever the camera is, and then I am going to.
Yeah, they're in that thing right there, but don't forget those cameras
No,
are on.
don't worry about it. It's also thread the needle month.
It is, and since I lost my needle, I'll thread one for you later, or to next time.
Okay, so anyway, or day, it's thread the needle day. Anyway, so if the cameraman can work his way over
Well,
this
if
way.
they have a good thread the needle method, they should post it in the comments.
Oh, that would be nice. Make a
That would
little
be
video
awesome.
of how you thread the needle. She had one where you just rolled the needle on your finger and it picked up the thread and it put it.
But I could only do that with big eyes. I couldn't do it with a smaller eye.
Okay, so that.
So that wasn't super
Well, it depends
successful.
on, how big your eye of your needle is. But
Anyways, but still,
you said that at the same time. Okay,
it was
so.
more magical.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do a demonstration, a little quick demonstration on the thread director, and we're gonna talk about the a class, or a lecture, let's say.
I'm so excited about this because
You've never seen the whole
shebang.
shebang,
Yeah.
okay. So, it takes a little bit longer than the show will allow, but we're gonna talk about the fact that the reason why thread breaks or thread, shreds is it's because the thread is coming off the spool the wrong way, okay? So Dave is gonna cross over, I think, or can you?
I'm gonna do it from over here.
Okay, there you go. So, anyway, the thread director brings the thread off of the spool the correct way. And let me show you, if you watched the show a few weeks ago, we did this, but thread, when it's laying down like this, as most machines has it, what happens is when the thread comes off the spool, the thread twists, okay? And for some threads, that works okay, not perfectly, but at least you're not gonna have shredding problems or things. But in most cases, it's gonna be doing some bad things to your thread. So if you're, especially metallic threads that are kind of flat, you just turn the spool this way and it rolls off like this. Now look what's happening. It's coming off flat and going through your machine without twisting. So, metallic threads and invisible threads are really bad. I mean, the reason why this was invented, Lee Fletcher is the inventor, and the reason why she invented it is she was an educator for Sulky Corporation, and she'd teach a class and people would say, well, my machine hates your thread. And she said, it's not the thread, it's the way the thread is coming off the spool, okay? So if thread is wound on the spool flat, it should come off the same way. If you have a vertical spool pin, that works pretty good. You've got the thread, the spool spinning and it's coming off. The problem is with that is that polyester thread stretches. And so the tension that it takes to whip that spool around will stretch the thread. And if you're embroidering, the outcome is going to be you're going to get puckering.
Yes, puckering.
That's right. Because your thread will stretch as it goes through the machine. And then when it gets down to your project, it will go back up like this and you'll get puckering all the way around. So if you're having puckering, it isn't because you don't have enough stabilizer, it is because the thread has stretched as it's gone.
Well, see,
through.
that's what I always thought too, was I didn't have enough stabilizer. I hadn't put enough. Maybe that's part of the reason I didn't enjoy embroidery very much.
Well, they tell you for every 10,000 stitches, add another layer of stabilizer. That's nuts. There's no reason why you should have to put that much stabilizer in. And so I'm going to be doing a lecture, and it's probably going to be for about an hour. And if you would like to sign up, it's limited to 50 people. and we are going to have a trunk show, and we're going to talk about all the tips and tricks.
That's great.
Yes, but right now I'm going to do a little demonstration. I am running metallic thread and a 12-weight cotton through a single-eyed top stitch needle, okay? And I am sewing, or I am quilting basically on water-soluble stabilizer. So this project is really good for people that want to learn how to free motion quilt, because you're going to be doing a lot of that for the project. Now, what it's going to end up being, what's so funny? Did you get your needles?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Michelle
The project
saved me.
is going to end up being, this is a shawl, but we're going to be doing a scarf.
Isn't that gorgeous?
And this is all
Oh,
done.
Michelle, can Michelle come for an in-person class?
Sure she can.
Yay,
Water
Michelle!
soluble, it's all done in water soluble stabilizer. So it's all thread.
Oh, Michelle and I are
when-
taking that class.
When you wash out the stabilizer, this is what you get. And the fringe is even done on the stabilizer. So when it washes out, you get a complete thing. This is a lot of practice. So if you want to learn free motion
I lost my
quilting,
damn
this is the
thread.
way to do it. Anyway, so I'm going to show you, I've got water soluble stabilizer. Now, if you're going to do this at home, you're definitely going to want to use Sulky's Ultra Solvi. It is the thickest stabilizer available, and it will withstand all the stitches that we're going to be putting on it, okay? Now, normally I would already have my grid made out here, but I just wanted to show you how smooth metallic thread goes through the machine. Usually metallic thread is going to break about the 16th stitch, because that's when it gets to the point that it's twisted so much. But as you can see, I'm just moving right along here, and if he moves the camera, that thread is just rolling right off, and it is laying flat. Now, the advantage to the laying flat for metallic thread is you're going to get more light reflected off of it. You pay a lot for metallic thread, you better get as much shine as you possibly can. So during our little lecture, we will be showing photographs of the different things that we have done. We have done metallic in the top and in the bobbin on sheer fabric. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to talk about all those things. So where was I going? Oh, the thread directors. So we have, forget what I'm doing here. I'm thinking of
Two of them.
I'm thinking about the ice cream. Yeah, we have two different sizes of thread director, and we have some packages for you. So, here we go. This is our original thread director. It's the single that holds one spool of thread, and that would be for people that were not interested in doing the things that I'm going to mention you can do with the second one. So, this one is $24.99, okay? Now, the double is right here. And the double, you can put two spools of thread on, just like I have here. I can run two spools at the same time. I can have quick color changes on an embroidery machine. I can also do twin needlework. There's a whole bunch of things you can do with two spools at the same time. So for $5 more, which is $29.99, you can get the double thread director. Then we have packages, if you don't want to put it on, this is on my bobbin winder, okay? And I'm going to show you that. Now, most machines have a bobbin winder like this. The ones that don't are going to be your Viking machines. The Husqvarna, they have a plastic bobbin winder, and sometimes it's even in a really strange place. So you don't want to be putting this on a plastic bobbin winder. But these are nylon screws. They aren't going to damage anything, but our screw happens to hit right at the top of that bobbin winder, and we do not want you to damage your machine. So, for people that don't want to put it on their machine, we have a thread stand. And our thread stand is just like everybody else's. It's got the big hook, well, with an exception. But at any rate, our thread stand has, the extra thing that it has is a really tall extension pole, which allows you to put the thread director on top and off to the side, and it gets it up above your flywheel so the thread doesn't get drawn in. That's an expensive fix, let me tell you, I know. Anyway, so if you buy this with a thread director, if you buy the stand with a thread director, you get the stand for $10. If you want to buy the stand by itself, it's $19.99. Now, there's photographs posted on all the websites of these items, but these items I'm talking about, the thread director, the single is item number 806 for $24.99. The double is item 808. And then if you want the thread stand with it, for the single it's just going to be $807, and for the double it's going to be $809. So that's for just $10 for that. Otherwise $19.99 for the thread stand. And if anybody has any questions, let us know. We'll try to get to them. We're having a technical dealy thing going here. As usual, by the way. Nothing changes.
No, not so far. Okay, so my next item, which I only have one of, is the Caterpillar light board. This is the premium light board. So normally, I believe it comes in at $139.99 or something like that. But you get the light board, which has multiple settings, and this one also is rechargeable, so you don't have to have it connected to a power source all the time. You also get the self-healing mat and the case. So all together, I think this added up to like, I don't know, 160-ish, something like that. I can't remember. Anyways, but we're gonna do it for $99 plus shipping. So if somebody wants that, like I said, I only have one of those. So if anybody's interested, just comment below, and G will get with you in the next couple of days.
Yeah. Or send me your information and save me, the hassle, if you would. There's one of me, and heaven only knows how many of you. Please comment so you get into the contest.
And share.
And share. Oh, yes, please share. And like us, or follow us.
Or whatever.
So whenever we do any of these events, these delightful events, you'll be notified.
That we seem to suck at.
Yeah, well, okay. Oh, you're right. Okay, you're right. Okay. So the next item that we got going here, I'm trying to get rid of the toilet paper. Here, will you?
I would love to.
Thank you very much. Okay, the next item that we have here is we have the clearly organized. Yeah, the clearly organized.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't. Was it good?
Here, hand that back to me,
No,
Michelle.
no. Project. No, don't you dare do that. The clearly organized project bags. You get 4 of them. Really heavy denier, and it matches your Tudo.
That's what it's supposed to be.
It matches your Tudo luggage. Okay. So on your Tudo luggage, it matches. I already said that. Okay. I only have. They're normally 30. Wait, let me make sure I have this correct. They're on the website right now. They're $36. Okay. We have them for $22.50. We have one pink and we have a few blacks at that price.
Like you could almost get 2 for the price of one off
Right.
the Tudo website.
Well, but it
What
gets
a deal.
better. We have quite a few reds. So for the reds, we're going to do them for $20.50. Okay.
Wow. Really good.
So, am I anywhere on camera?
I'm giving you props.
He's watching you.
I'm watching her wave her spoon around and use it.
Okay, we have a
Don't
tendency
watch me.
to talk with our hands, each of us, and she throws things. I try to avoid that, but sometimes
If
you
you
can't help
zoomed in
yourself.
over here like a helicopter, Dave.
Okay, so
The views.
normally 36. If you want black or hot pink, only one hot pink, so get in there. $22.50, and if you want red, you can get it for $20.50.
Hey, if you get the hot pink, the only one, Gio sends you a bandana.
Really, to match it?
Yeah, right?
Okay.
See how
Yeah.
cute that is? So
There you
if
go,
you need
just
to have
throw
a
it right in.
Sunday.
Yeah. Well, we are going to be having Talk Like a Pirate Day coming up, when you can use it on your head.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do, right? Or something. I don't know. Anyway, so this is item
gonna be
number
fine.
811, and go to the pictures down below if it's on the page you're on.
So
If
one
you're on,
pink-
is anybody there? Are we getting any people asking
One
questions?
Oh, we got all kinds of them.
Oh, good. One pink and black.
33
But you guys never take a pause in the conversation.
7 black.
So and you notice that when I was speaking there, she just talked right over me. There's no way for me to read any of the comments. Go ahead and throw it. Go ahead and chuck it at me. Go ahead. You know you want to do it.
I do.
You know you want to do it.
Okay, so who's out there? Is Jim Suzio out there? Because I wanted to say something.
I don't know about him, but Marcus, okay. So Sandra Newcomb,
Hi,
Brian,
Mark Lipinski.
Lori Hood, Liz Ray, Cheryl Hintz, Margot, Krista
Hi,
Klein,
Mark
Mark Leprinsky, Jeff Allen Kantorich,
Hi,
Judy
Jeff.
McGee, Connie Van Emmerich, Krista.
Okay.
You asked, and now you're trying to stop me from talking.
Okay.
Here you could have the. ice cream scoop.
We're gonna switch.
Hey.
We're gonna switch this to the Dave and Dusty show.
Okay.
You should.
You're a lousy shot, by the
I'm
way.
giving.
Would you
I
like
am
a pen?
blind.
We got a good prize for the comments this
We
week.
do.
So we're gonna show you the best one because
Yes.
but Dave has to throw
Now
back the-
this would also have that red ice cream scooper in it that I chucked today.
Okay. Well, look at that. If it's damaged, you can say it was damaged by Stephanie. She'll sign it for you. Okay. So.
So, caramel. Yes.
Hot
Hot
fudge.
fudge.
And this is what?
These
Oh, this
are-
is the prize
this
for the
is the
comments.
grand
There you go.
prize.
Earlier you weren't paying attention.
Listen.
Was he? He
Dick.
wasn't
It's
paying
like, listen.
attention,
It's
was
hard
he?
to pay attention when everything is going wrong.
Okay, we're giving you pineapple, but we didn't really think pineapple was going on our Sunday. But you can have the fruit.
But
We
you'll
don't-
get to see our Sunday, and I hope you have your stuff ready. This is enough for a party that you're going to get in
Not
the
for
drawing.
me,
Yeah.
girlfriend. I didn't get this shape around doing nothing.
You had to work hard on
I
it.
did. So pecans,
Syrup.
hot chocolate syrup, ice cream scooper, a whole jar of cherries. If you're missing
Maraschino
yours,
cherries.
I'm warning you that I really like these a lot.
Well,
So
apparently your mom does too, so keeping her away from them. And peanut butter, if you
Peanut
like peanut butter
butter.
on your
and
with your
marshmallow.
yeah, I think that. It's they
Wonderful.
were making fun of me because I wanted to make sugar-free whipped cream for my hot fudge
And
sundae.
hey,
And
wait.
she said, "You're going to have so many already. What difference does it make?" I was trying to mitigate the damage a little bit.
If
you know?
anybody feels bad for her, let me know right now. Because that's the most absurd thing I've ever heard. Wait, let me make my fat free.
I didn't say fat-free. I said sugar-free.
What's the best grippy dots, or does Steph still like the hot glue better?
I do like the hot glue. The only problem I've had, and this is part of the reason that
Switch.
I found somebody to manufacture grip dots that are to my specifications, is because people tend to get their glue too thick. And if you get your glue too thick, it's effective. Problem is, it's so thick that you can't get that template underneath the foot. So I'm just had too many people who've put it on too thick. So I have new grip dots, and I'm just skipping to this, but these are them. We're gonna have them on special for some price, but I don't know
They're
what
not
it is.
on.
Hang on one second. So Colleen Perez, you don't have to load the website. If you were the first one to comment on the light board, which I think you were, we got it. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, because there's only one. You're right.
Right.
Yeah.
She just wants to make sure she gets it.
Okay.
No problem.
If somebody else is out there screaming right now, we will check the time that the comments came in to make sure. But as far as we know, that's
First come, first served.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so in the package of grip dots, these are the ones that I have made. They're extremely thin, so they don't raise the template up too much, and they're smaller than the other ones. And I know you might think that's bizarre.
Should see that.
Correct, you can see better, which is really important. So if I have to put an extra 2 grip dots on there, I'd rather put the 2 grip dots on than to not be able to see what I was trying to do.
See, I'm not worthless. I
never thought you were worthless.
Oh wait, I'm not worthless. It turns out I'm blessed.
At least that's
Very
what she tells
special.
us.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Anyhow, so I don't know how much these are. I think normally I charge $5.50 on the website, I think, and I thought we did them for $4. So if
you're saving $1.50 for how many are in the package?
40,
So we don't have a number for this, so just put grip dots.
And listen, it'll be the only one.
We're very disorganized.
Mark Lupinski sends his love and 9 million hearts.
Aw, we
Thank
love
you.
you,
We
Mark.
love you, Mark.
And we're really glad you like your quilt.
And we're glad that you're done with
With
your
your great, yes, your
what-
treatment.
Yes, your treatment. So
A lot of, just so you know, a lot of your comments, they'll answer them online when we're done. It's a little challenging to do this and answer and talk and keep track all at the same time.
So yeah, we're sorry. We will go
Michelle,
through.
I didn't know you crocheted.
That wasn't a compliment. It was just. It is beautiful, by the way.
really
But are you saying I didn't know you crocheted?
Well, I didn't know she did. I crochet too.
It's gorgeous, and that's one of her favorite colors. By
You
the
just
way.
learned?
Yeah. This
Oh,
is
that's a
my
really
blanket.
nice pattern. She's doing. It looks like a baby.
It's a
blanket
granny
or-
square. It's a
Yeah, it's a granny square.
granny square quilt.
What is
One
it?
of my kids at work taught me.
Isn't that sweet?
So Michelle is off camera crocheting right now, and
No, please don't put me on that thing.
no, she just leave that. He's just going to show the quilt,
The Afghan.
the Afghan, whatever. I can't
Isn't
crochet.
that cute? I love it.
Anyway, so
Ooh,
where do
Michelle and I can bake and.
Oh,
Crochet.
this is the only stitch I know.
we, magnetic pin.
Oh,
holder.
but I could teach you so many.
Magnetic pin holder. You're going to listen.
Sorry,
to
I don't know. Okay, here we go.
We're at 132, just so you know.
This is the magnetic pin dish, and it holds pins. But other stuff. I'm always putting things in here, so you know I've got my feet in there, my bobbins in there, you know all that stuff in there, and then I don't have to worry about losing it. all the
Stuff
time.
she would normally keep in her bra.
That's number 812. 812.
And did I have anything else?
This woman can put more stuff in her bra. You know that how to stuff a wild bikini? This is how to stuff a bra. I mean,
Listen,
anyway.
I've got mad skills.
Okay, so a few weeks ago we had the Fusamats on, and we've got a few more left. Hold on, I should have been prepared for this.
I lost some things.
But we're sweetening the pot a little bit, someplace.
You know, I have to wonder if we're ever going to be even close to
No,
competent,
it's never
much
gonna
less
happen.
professional.
Listen,
If you guys think we should hang it up, please comment and let us know because I don't know. Dave's really making me feel bad
I keep getting this box keeps hitting me. in the
that
leg.
we really must really not be very good.
Why would you feel bad? I'm the one who screws up the broadcast every single week.
Okay, guys.
Well,
we
you gotta
only-
be. I've got to be around, and you've got to be a screw
If
up.
you want to get to the hot fudge, you gotta.
Okay,
finish.
go.
Okay, so we have these Fusamats. There's demonstrations online, but basically nothing sticks to it. And there's these little dimples in here. So when you use your fusible stuff on here, you're building an applique perhaps, there's these little divots in here that when the glue melts, it goes down in the holes. And as it cools, it comes back up with your design.
And
That's
you
the way.
cannot use this. You can't double this up as a baking sheet.
She tried.
Don't tell.
Well, yeah, but the only reason is because it didn't fit in your oven right.
No.
You're too kind, Margot.
Not
Yes,
worth a damn.
She says I'm doing fine.
Oh, good. We're glad. Anyway, so if you just do it on a regular surface, the glue has a tendency to spread out. And then this, you don't lose any glue, so it sticks better when you take
We
it over.
can do a test this week.
Yeah, we can. Well, we did it. The light can shine through, so you can see your design underneath. You can put it underneath and then build on top.
It's nice and rubbery too. So like if you are even if you held this up to the window,
Uh-huh.
not like a regular piece of paper, you could trace your design.
Right, or you can
Right
put it
through.
on one of these these
You know, light boards. Yeah, sure.
Lightboard. Anyway, but the other nice thing is these will protect your surfaces if you're working with hot glue gun or you're working with a crystal setting thing. You're not going to damage your surface. We have them big enough to cover whole tables. So here we go. So this is the 20 by 20 mat, and this one is normally, I got to get this right, normally $49.99 on our website. We have it for $24.99, and you get a free pair of tweezers. They're called Fusaweezers, and I'll show them to you as soon as I can find them. Oh, would you pull them out?
I will.
Okay, the next size up is the 18 by 30, and it's normally $54.99. We have it for $29.99, and you're gonna get a pair of free tweezers. If they
Close up, please.
they're very pointy, and you can pick up very small pieces and not get glue all
And
over
if you
or
have a
whatever.
straight chin hair,
Rotate them.
you can use this for, it's a multi-purpose tool.
Okay, don't poke your eye out. That's the thing.
I didn't say that you.
And you're gonna get a free pair of those with the mat. Okay, so then 40 by
really good.
40, that'll cover a big surface. So if you're doing some stuff on a dining room table that you don't want to damage, that might be the one. Normally $119.99, and we have it for $79.99. And then we have the 40 by 60, just as wide, but 20 inches longer. And that one is normally $134.90, and we have it for $84.99. And last but not least, we have the ironing board one that's the right shape. That's Festus. Where was I? Okay, normally $99, $59.99. Now, this brings up something. I talk with my hands a lot, and I realize that. And this week, I just published on my blog, on notionsyouneed.com, and it's under Our Adventures, was about the fact that I talk with my hands, and I had an accident with a friend, and it wasn't good.
Listen, they weren't friends when
Well,
they hit the accident.
No, actually, we are still friends. He is a gracious
You
person.
are no. I didn't say you weren't friends. I said you weren't friends when.
Oh no, we had just met, so it was very iffy after this happened. So
But listen,
it wasn't good.
he knows the best food places.
Oh yes, it was a Hungarian restaurant. If you like Hungarian food, this place is the best. Anyway, so the Fuse-A-Weezers by themselves are normally $7.99, and if you would like them without the mat, $5.99. So the numbers, we'll go through the. I'm bad at this. Jesus.
I'll help you.
Okay, 813. They're all in 813. 813A is 20 by 20. 813B is 18 by 30. 813. You see how it's going. 813C is 40 by 40. 813D is 40 by 60, and then the ironing board size 813E, and then the tweezers are 814. Now, I know this is confusing, but I posted photos, and if you go down to the photo album, you'll see all the pictures and the explanation and the prices, and you can just comment on the photo, I want this, or sold, or whatever, and if you have to pick a color, please include that. So, your turn. This is a marathon because we're trying to get to the
How
hot
many
fudge
viewers do we
sundae.
have?
I'm sorry?
Do you know how many viewers we have?
I have no idea.
Did the statistics ever tell you these things?
I'm sure they do.
Where you
But
find
I
them?
can't.
Nobody knows. Ooh,
I can't even figure out how to get on the right Facebook page to go live. Come on.
Stephanie found the duck's ass on her phone. She says you just got to scroll down, and there's a little band of green.
And it says about us. So if you're on the Steph Gee Show and you go down to where it says about us, and you'll see it, the duck's rear end.
So it's up in the air, and I'll find the sign and show you later what that looks like. Anyway, so your turn.
Scissors. So these are our friends from Femora Cutlery. They make the best scissors, and there's a guarantee on them. They warrant this product from defects in workmanship and materials, and as long as you own the product. Misuse and abuse of the item will exclude from warranty, and you can have them sharpened at Femora Cutlery. Okay? So you can either send it to them, or you can see them at a show. They're always at shows too. So anyway, so these are, let's see, $15. Regularly $19. We're gonna do them for $15. And I think I've got, I don't know, 5 pairs. So if you want a pair of snips, comment below, and then G will get back to you, by the end of the weekend or so.
Yeah, for anybody who's wondering why the camera keeps bouncing around, this is me stuck in the corner.
I'm bitching. Everybody has their burden.
No sympathy from this
And we're trying
crowd.
to go fast so we can get to the hot fudge
Do
sundae.
you want ice cream, Dick?
She says trying to go fast as she's talking slow, dragging it out. Go ahead, say what it, yeah, I know
She
you
said
want.
if I talk slow, people might be able to read my lips if the sound wasn't good. Anyway, so this is a Laura Martell pattern. I've talked about her before. Her instructions are impeccable. You will really enjoy making it. This is her Laura's zippered tote, okay? And the great thing about this, the pattern, you get 4 different sizes. This is the largest size. It's either the weekender or the overnighter or whatever. And then you get 3 more sizes that are smaller, so you can have an ensemble. This kit is the craft fabric by, it's the Ghoulies
I'm
fabric.
gonna go make myself a tote ensemble.
Yes. If you say you want to do this out of waterproof stuff and you put your makeup in there if you're traveling. And there's pockets all the way
Everybody
around.
needs a 4 tote bag.
Hey, you can put cosmetics in one.
Ensemble.
Okay, I'd say something, but never mind. I'm stuck here with the trash can. I can't get. Okay, here we go. So, the fabric. If you can get a close up of the fabric, it's the craft fabric. I know you're ready, but don't hit me with that.
We can have a sword fight.
So, the kit. You get everything that you need to make it, including the stabilizer and the instructions, the pattern. You get the pattern too. In the photos below, the pattern doesn't look like that. I'm sorry, I went with an older cover. But at any rate, so the kit, which includes everything to make it, except the thread, is normally $62 or $65, and I have it for $29.99. That is a steal because the pattern alone is $12.
Well,
So-
there's got to be at least 2 yards of fabric in
Oh,
there.
more than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
So.
had to cut that fabric, and you get the zipper too.
Oh, and I had to cut that. fabric.
So to make an ensemble, how many yards of fabric do you need?
Oh my gosh. Let me look at the instructions.
Okay, she's looking.
You go
and
on to your
unfortunately,
next
the one I pulled
product.
doesn't
I'll
have-
find the answer.
Okay, but you're the next. Okay, but anyway, so the Ghoulies fabric is extremely popular, and it's called Craft and something in the garden. I don't know. $29.99. Wait, that sounded like a printer or something. Okay, so I'm skipping yours, which is thread. I already did the pole, the thread stand.
Oh my goodness.
The rest is okay. So here, so
It's like 5.5, 8 yards.
she just. But the kit, you get enough fabric to do the biggest one, or any size, obviously. But
But I bet you
There
if
you
you
have
did the smaller size and something else, you'd probably get 2.
you could do out of it. Yeah.
That's halfway to an ensemble.
How many is an ensemble?
4 you said.
Well, no. I just said you can make an ensemble. I don't know. Anyway, if you just want the pattern by itself, $8.99.
Let us know.
The pattern by itself is number 832,
Oh,
and
good
the I know we'll make it through. I know we can.
Hurry up,
817
we've
is the
got
kit.
15 minutes.
Okay, well, no, we have 20, something like that. Ghoulies. 817 is the kit.
It's no
Okay,
wonder
it's your
people
turn.
want to walk out on us.
Okay, do
We
your
don't
thread.
have our shit together.
Thread. We never will. Get your thread.
Yeah, little thing. Okay, so I'm on the thread.
And just
got
remember,
all out of
there's
order.
photos of everything, and you can
And-
comment
and we
below
don't-
if you want.
It's okay.
something.
So we've got YLI in gray and in black. There's 1,000 yards of 100% cotton, 60 weight thread. So I don't know exactly how many of each of these I have left. Not a
More
tremendous
gray
amount.
than black.
More gray than black.
Yeah.
And we're doing them for $2.50 a spool. So that's a lot of thread. So, and Gee loves this thread actually.
Yes, I do.
She never had used YLI before, so she
And-
does like it. So that's
Yeah,
great.
I stole it from her. But it is, you know, when it's cotton, and getting 60 weight cotton is really kind of difficult. So when we're piecing our quilts for a purist, we want to use cotton. We don't want to use polyester. And if you take my thread director class, I'm going to tell you why you don't want to use polyester and
Oh,
what the
good
effects it
Lord.
has on your quilt. Because it has a horrible effect. None of your blocks turn out to be the same size, and you wonder why.
You
and
are
it's-
out of control.
Well,
I don't know why you would even use the term purist.
why?
You have not been a purist since before I was born. Good.
Now that is hurtful.
Listen,
I want the Nerf gun.
Dave,
Wait a minute.
Dave took
I
our
do
guns.
this.
he said
It's your turn.
we were gonna put an eye out or something.
Silicone brushes.
Oh.
'Cause I already
silicone
did the
brushes. I
thread
know,
stand.
we got all out of whack.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the silicone brushes. They are, how much?
They're
$2.49. That's $1 off a piece. You can hand wash them just with warm soapy water, and you can use them over and over and over. So they're silicone, so you can bend them in and out. But I use these in the bobbin case in that of my sewing machine, and it gets like all that linty ick out.
Yeah, the lint is attracted to those little bristly things. She's cleaned my machine for me a few times.
Listen,
I hate cleaning my machine.
she does. I think we should have a cleaning class one day. We can do it on just
Because
not a
you guys
class,
used to
but a
work on
demo.
machines, right?
No, we didn't.
Oh, I thought you did.
I always worked on my own machine, but
Oh,
not
I thought
like.
you were certified.
I was
something
one of
or
those
something.
people. I was like a sewing machine company nightmare. You know,
Okay.
don't ever open your own machine.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah, well,
because you void
void
your
your
warranty
warranty.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was one of those.
I do have a quick little ditty. One woman, we were talking about, it was near Christmas and it was right after we came out with the thread director, and a woman was in the very first class that I taught, and before the class she was bragging how she got her thread to work, her metallic thread, by running it through a packing peanut. And I didn't say anything, and then I started my presentation and she stopped me and she said, why wouldn't you say something? And I go, well, what would you want me to say? And she says, well, I told everybody how they can not get their metallic thread to break. You know, they don't have to buy your thing. And I said, let me ask you a question. How much do you pay for your machine? And she said, well, you know, over $10,000. And I said, and do you think they're going to honor your warranty if they open it up and they see, you know, styrofoam in there? And just the blood just drained from her face. She bought 3 thread directors that day, so I think that was a pretty good, because the dealer was a repair center, and he was nodding his head going, no, they won't honor the warranty if, you know, you've put something through your machine that's foreign.
That you shouldn't, right?
Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah, so I was one of those people.
anyway, these are iron rests, and I use this when I'm demoing, and obviously, if you lay your iron down like this as you're pressing, ergonomically, this is much healthier for you than you constantly bending your wrist up like this after you know, this kind of motion. So this, you can leave the iron hot on there for a period of time, 400 and some degrees. And
Michelle!
anyway, these iron rests are really nice. Mark, have you tried yours? Let people know if you like it or not. But I use mine all the time.
I think
No, he didn't use his.
I think Steph wants her ice cream
Michelle!
stuff.
You want ice cream?
Oh,
Well,
God.
yeah, we're getting close. We want to
And
start on
listen,
Sunday.
she won't shut up, so I'm never gonna get through this list.
Okay, we're gonna have to go fast. Just look at the pictures, and you see the prices. That
Okay,
until
now on to me.
Monday at noon. Go fast. We may have to run over a little bit, but all you're gonna see is 2 fat people eating ice cream.
Anyhow, so this is our,
Lube.
yeah,
Stephanie's
lube.
lube.
So anyways, you put it on your thread, so like when you are using your thread director, or even without your thread director, but better with your thread director, is to put a little of this on your thread. And one big reason is because I know I, for one, use a lot of polyester thread. So I use thread lube all the time because it does stretch. So anyway, so that is normally, I don't know, $5.99. We're doing it for $4.99.
That's number 823. You're doing it for $4.99.
Yep, $4.99.
Okay. Roxanne's glue basted is temporary glue that you can use with your iron to temporarily stick things
Yeah,
together.
just bring it in and sit in front of
To
Stephanie.
make sure that, yeah,
Come on, bring it on in, Michelle.
I don't want to be in there.
Just your hand, just
Just
your
get
hand
her
will be in
on,
there.
just reach.
I'll take you out of the frame. Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
so, it has 2 applicators. It has a really thin applicator for really small lines, especially if you're gonna be doing bias tape, Celtic Designs or Celtic or however you pronounce it.
Back up,
You can-
Beatrice.
Because you can, Things are getting escalated.
They don't need that.
You can press it down, and if you don't like it, pull it back up again until you get it positioned exactly the way you want it. And then press it down again, and then sew. And then we have the other applicator tip. No, we don't need that.
We want nuts. Nuts.
For bigger areas of things. But again, typically glue.
And whipped
So
cream.
this is normally $11.99.
What's her name's whipped cream's in the freezer?
I told you they're right
That's in the
here.
refrigerator in the
Why you
beer
gotta
mug.
get one and say it?
It's in the refrigerator. In the beer
lost
mug.
it.
Everybody puts whipped cream in
Normally
the beer mug.
$11.90 and I
That's
have
what
it for
I'd say, too.
$9.90. She is out of control. Oh, I just can't. Okay, wait. What do you? Just dump the whole thing in there.
Oh, she's giving you yours.
Wait a minute. That's not right. I thought we were gonna.
You need
I'll
a
keep going.
sugar-free freaking whipped cream?
Oh, I don't like that, and then put it in my whipped cream. Wait. This is too.
Here.
Give
No
me the
whipped
stubby
cream for you.
screwdriver. Give me the stubby screwdriver.
Thank you.
Okay, so the stubby screwdrivers are short enough that you can get your hand underneath your machine to get the screws out. You get two. You get a flathead and a Phillips head, and you get both of these for. We have them for $4, I think, but it might be $4.99 and $4 for the set. So the two stubbies, item number 825. Seam allowance ruler, item number 826. Stephanie. This is the part of the National Hot Fudge Sunday Day that has gotten out of control. Oh wait. Seam allowance ruler, normally $9, $7.99. A half-inch ruler foot with yarn couching inserts. You want to show it? Never mind. There's pictures on the website. Wait. It's degraded into something horrible here. She'll demo this at another time. But in a,
Oh my God.
wait, it's going down. Wait. Oh, you're okay.
I'm trying to keep the camera still.
Okay, you need to understand that we've all been dreaming about today all week, and they've been chomping at the bit trying to get to the
Gigi's,
Huh?
Stephani's,
Yeah, I'm getting
She's
screwed.
washing her
Gigi's,
Yeah.
Stephani's.
Okay, the
I
two
thought we were sharing.
$45 for the foot.
Dick's sharing. Don't believe a word he says.
If you already have the half-inch ruler foot,
But
is it half-inch?
she ice creamed her hat.
$15. What did you?
What?
Oh, look what you did to your hat. $15 if you just have
Ooh,
the
yeah.
inserts. If you already have the half, yeah, that's my whipped
That's
cream.
real whipped
Wait,
cream.
Wait. I made that whipped cream.
Look
It's
at that.
Isn't that pretty? And it tastes good. It's vanilla flavored.
How
I need the
much
hot
is that?
chocolate. Just one more spoon. Thanks.
Here, here's
Thanks.
that.
Okay. I brought spoons. Okay. $15 if you just want the inserts. Mighty Steam Iron. We only have one of those. Normally $29.99. We have it for $15.99. If you want it, get it because there's only one. And that's it. I don't have any more. I cleaned everything out. Cluck Cluck Goose Kit. See this up here? Do you want to? Can you get in?
Yeah, I can get in
My
close.
day off.
The kit for this beauty is $15.99. Thank you, Mr. Hunt. Did you get the caramel too? Did I get
Oh, yeah.
caramel? Okay.
It's under your whipped cream.
Laura's zipper tote pattern by itself, $8.99, normally $12. We've skipped a few things, but I'm done. Banners. Banners. Let It Wave. They're all $7 downloads, okay?
Yeah, they're down here.
So, here. Here's the pumpkin one. I can try to keep it out of the ice cream. Here's Giving.
It's
And
my
there's
pilgrim.
photos of all of them, her pilgrims, and we have thanks here
I thought she was
also. She
helping
has
me.
thanks, I have giving, or something. One of us has it, I don't know who gives, I don't know. I'm a taker. We got the witch. Okay, the witch. This is called If the Broom Fits. Is that it? If the broom fits. I want cherries, don't eat all the cherries.
98 days to
Does
Halloween.
anybody see the broom fits?
Is it really 98 days?
Till Halloween.
98 days.
And then let it wave. This is, you know, if you're gonna celebrate one more weekend of labor here, you got it. And this is a table runner or a
These
door
are good, Michelle.
flag thing.
Michelle
Okay.
doesn't really think these are very good.
So, we have our winning, oh, the two other items that are, it's a pattern. One is by Linda McGee, and it is the zipper bag. And then we have one more item that we're giving away, and I can't remember what. Oh, Schmetz, are you having fun there? Schmetz needles, were the Teflon
I'm
ones,
hungry. I've been waiting since 7.
coated needles. We're giving away a package of those too. So the numbers have already be picked right after the show. If I can do it, because there's a whole bunch of things going on here.
You want some?
In a bit.
Oh shoot. Okay, so if you have never purchased from us before, if you would please just email me at 2crazygals. That's the number 2 CRAZY gals at stephgee.com, and the and is spelled out. It would save us a lot of trouble me tracking you down. If you don't pay for your order, I can't get a hold of you by midnight on Thursday. It goes back to stock, and try again next week or next time. You spilling what you have this. Okay, so what would you want to say? You spilled all down your front. Okay, happy.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. If we're not done, we have 4 minutes or something.
You can stop, go, do whatever you want to do. Why don't you say goodbye to everybody?
Okay, it's probably a good
It's
idea.
going to take them at least 3 minutes to get the cameras off. It took them 10.
Oh, shoot.
We put those over there for a reason, Michelle.
She's shooting people with a Nerf gun.
Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. We hope you've had an
I'm
entertaining time.
stunned.
Oh, we forgot. We have these little Caterpillar lights that have this holder that slides on the side of your machine and bright 3,
Something.
yeah. $10. They're normally $24.99. This is a great buy, and I have it plugged into the USB on my machine, so it's lit up. I'm never gonna run out of juice. I will after.
If this ice cream melts, it's going to overflow this bowl.
Well, I think you better eat fast then. So anyway, I don't know the item number, but find the picture. There's a sewing machine with it mounted on it. I don't even remember the name. Well, it's a Caterpillar, so let's turn it off here because that's a bright light. Okay, what else?
That's it, dude. You did a great job.
Oh, thanks. You did a good job too. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. And
Next week I'll be on like Donkey Kong.
she'll be flying high for the next week off of the ice cream that she's gonna be eating. And then she's gonna crash, and it's gonna be bad. So, because
Okay.
we're not gonna see it for 24 hours or something.
Probably.
If anybody wants that particular fusion mat,
Yeah.
is there a discount because it's ice cream infused?
Well, it's the one
I'll be right down. I'll have one with you.
Oh, sure. What the hell?
There you go.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
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 Say goodbye, guys. Say goodbye.
Bye.